皆さんはこの男のことをご存知でしょうか？彼はホロライブのフォースフェスでカメラに抜かれ、人生最高の一日を過ごした男、として国内外で時の人となりました。今回はその彼にインタビューをしてきましたので、ご覧ください。
You are literally the talk of the town today.
Oh, really?
Not only among Holo fans, but also Holomans. How do you feel about that?
That was kind of cool. I mean, I didn't do anything. It was unexpected. Because I went to both days, and then the first day I didn't realize that I was on camera until later that night. Yeah, well, later that night I saw some memes online. Then the second day, they got me again, so that was kind of cool.
They say your tears are for love lost.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
I don't remember. I didn't know I was crying. There were a couple times throughout the concert that I was very emotional, right? Like, and a little bit in my eyes, I had a little bit of maybe tears, but in that moment, I was just kind of like, I was amazed because the show, the effects was really, really, really like stunning. So watching the Laplace, watching her, and watching what do you call it? Otage, the lights. Everyone, all the Japanese people had the lights, and they're all exactly the same time, and it was everything was purple, and there was the lasers and the screen. It was really cool. So I was just like, wow, it's amazing.
Yeah. Then you got emotional, right?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I was like, some people said online that I looked like a very proud father. That's kind of that's maybe close to how I was feeling. I was like, yeah.
So your Oshi is love lost?
Oh, it's hard, I guess. I guess, and it's hard because I can't pick. Just I like a lot. I like a lot of the girls, but I guess my favorites are probably Marine and Ame and Bales. Those are my three. I watch them the most. Yeah, but I really watch. I've been watching hololive for a long time.
How did you know about VTuber or
So,
hololive?
a couple years ago, this is before English came out, I started seeing clips of Kiryu Coco, speaking English and stuff, and it was funny. So, that's how it started. And then and then Corone had some famous clips, and then I watched a little bit of them. It's kind of cool. Some of them, like all the English girls and like HoloX, like Laplace, and it's kind of fun because I feel like I've watched them grow. I definitely follow all the English, and then also, but definitely I really like Marine. As far as Japanese, for me, she's one of the easier Japanese to understand. I speak some Japanese.
Oh, really? Marine Japanese is easy to understand for you?
It's weird, right? You don't think so, but she talks fast, but I think I understand her better than a lot of the other girls. But some of them are very hard. Like, I can't understand anything like Pekara says or some other people. Yeah.
Why did you get into your Oshi? Marine, Ame?
I don't know. I just think they're funny. I like their content and their personality. I don't know. I like their character design and their personality, their voice. I like Bei's accent a lot. It's kind of fun to listen to.
Wota.
Yeah, exactly.
You said you live in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from the U.S. I'm American.
What made you come to Japan?
I've been in Japan for about 2 years. I work here.
It means you came to Japan after knowing hololive.
Yeah. I mean, hololive isn't the reason I came to Japan.
How do you feel about Japan?
I like it. I like Japan. I have no problems living here. I was here during a lot of the COVID stuff, so I was here when a lot of people weren't here. So I was kind of one of the only gaijin still in Japan. But yeah, it's comfortable. It's nice here.
What is the biggest difference between Japan and your country?
Customer service is the biggest thing I noticed. Yeah, customer service doesn't exist in the United States anywhere. I didn't realize that until I went back to the U.S. for vacation. Japanese, everyone, it doesn't matter if it's just McDonald's or at the airport or at a hotel or a big restaurant. Everyone is always very, very like, they're very polite and they really take care of the customer. It's not always like that in the US. And they don't even tip in Japan, but like, I have an example. So when I flew back to America, I was late to my flight. And the Japanese airline called me and they were like, oh, you're missing your flight. And I said, I know, I'm sorry. And they said, well, just come to the desk, we'll talk. And they gave me my luggage, like checked my luggage for free. It was like $100 and they checked it for free. They got me on the next flight and this little old Japanese lady grabbed my bag and she ran with me the whole way through the terminal to make sure I got on the flight. And then I got to America. And the people there, the person who was putting the luggage on the belt, it said fragile because I had some glass in there, and he had his headphones in and he just threw the bag on the belt. And then I got to the gate and the seats were covered in like fried chicken pieces and like rice. It was disgusting. So like it was dirty and no one was like polite or anything. So, I didn't realize that so much until recently when I got back. I was like, wow, like there's no customer service in the United States at all.
In your country, are there many people who love hololive or anime or VTuber?
I think, I mean, VTubering is more new and I think it's getting more popular, but anime, especially recently, when I was in high school, so about 10 years ago, people knew about anime and they watched anime, but it was kind of weird. Like it was kind of it's still kind of like otaku, right? Like, but now everyone watches anime. Everyone, boys, girls, young, old, everyone watches anime. It's very normal. That's been a recent thing in the past couple of years. Last time I went to the United States, I was in a mall. They sell like music T-shirts or like some like maybe like Star Wars or video game stuff. Now it's all anime goods. It's all just anime stuff. Yeah, I went back to America and I'm like, America became Japan while I was gone. It's surprising to a lot of Japanese people I meet because I don't think a lot of Japanese people know how popular anime is in the West. Like a lot of Japanese people seem to think, for instance, that like K-pop is really, really, really popular in the US or in the world, but anime is way bigger than K-pop is in the West. Yeah, anime is a big thing now in America.
Finally, please give a message to your Oshi.
I'm going to say to all of the hololive girls and guys, thank you. HoloFest was awesome and everyone did great. I really enjoyed it. I think I'm going to go again next year. Sencho, daisuki.
Thank you for your time. I hope you
Wait, who's your favorite? Who's your Oshi? Is it Gura? Because your picture on Discord here is Gura. I have a little, here I'll show you. I have lots of goods. I have a little